Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Hey, I've got to show you the latest addition to the Chase compound. I'm going to zoom in. You ready? Oh, yeah. What do you see down there? Oh, glory. Flying high and proud. All right. 2022 Shadow living quarters trailer. So this has a 20-foot living quarters and like a little under 28-foot garage, like 27 and I think 27 foot 10 inches, right under 28 feet in the cargo area, 20 feet up in the living quarters. This thing's got it all. 2 roof airs. It's going to have a brand new Onan 7,000 watt gas generator too. The previous owner said he had some troubles with the other one. He pulled it out to send it off to get fixed. In the meantime, he showed up here with his trailer to trade towards something we had. So we took it on trade. We're going to install a brand new Onan 7,000 watt gas generator. So it's 50 foot overall length. That is from the tip of the nose up here to the very back of the trailer. As you can see, it's got dual hydraulic Bigfoot landing gear in the front. It's got a 20-gallon onboard fuel tank for your generator, 2 20-pound bottles for the hot water and the furnace. It's got this trailer's aluminum, so it's a steel tongue, and that's true of most aluminum trailers. The tongue, or like the gooseneck part's always steel, and then the main construction of the trailer is aluminum. Smooth side with a slide out, as you can see, a little probably 6.5, 7 foot slide. That's not condensate from the ACs either. It's not that hot here. That's the freshwater tank. I was just draining it, so we'll fill it up fresh when someone buys it. That's where the generator will go, the new Onan 7,000 watt gas. It's got a 50 amp service. The tires are only probably 6 months old. They're dated 2024, and they were just installed here earlier this year. 50 foot overall length, does have like a little beaver tail on the back, so getting a real low profile car is doable. I think it's like a 90 inch, I believe, interior height. So good interior height, around 90 inches wide coming through the back door. So good width, good interior height. LED lighting on all the marker lights and everything. It's got 2 18-foot awnings. So those are both electric 12-volt powered awnings. Has some nice 12-volt scene lights. You can see the 3 there on the rear awning, and then the little porch light, also LED up here on the front. Again, it's got hot water, it's got a shower, it's got a sink, toilet, fridge, freezer, sink up front, a microwave, literally everything you would need to stay at the track or at the event in this trailer. Again, 50 foot overall length, 2022 model Shadow with the a little under 28 foot garage and 20 foot living quarters. So if you have any questions, give me a call, send me a text, send us an email, chasecoach.com. Probably 125, 130 photos that I just took of this. Going to be a pretty substantial savings under a brand new one. And the best part is it's available. Financing also available. We also deliver nationwide. And probably one of the first questions we'll get is, what type of truck do you need to pull this? Well, the gentleman that pulled it here was using a like a F350 just dually truck. So I know that'll work. Not sure if a 3/4 ton. You probably want at least a 1 ton. So at least a F350 or a 3500 Chevrolet or GMC or something like that. All right, I'm going to bump both of the awnings out, run the slide out, open up the back ramp door, and we'll go ahead and get this one finished up. Thank you for watching. I'll be right back. All right, got everything opened up. So 2 18-foot awnings. They're 12-volt powered. Nice shade, especially the way the sun's setting here at the moment. So the first door there is going to be the living quarters, which I'll show you here in just a minute. The next door back is the cargo area, which you can see some aluminum cabinets there in the front. Again, the ramp door with the beaver tail on it is set up nice for low profile vehicles to roll right up in there. So good, good for that for sure. 90-inch rear width on the door opening, and then I think it was 89.5 between the fender wells. And as you can see, extruded aluminum floor. So very nice quality. It's got the E-track front to back, and again, 89.5 inches between the fender wells. Spare tire included. Looks brand new. I don't think it's ever even been installed. Does have an aluminum tire rack up here. That could be removed if you didn't need it, but that it goes with it. Has 12 volt and 120 volt lighting. Nice little aluminum cabinet package up here. Now, one of the questions we'll get right off the bat, and I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, from the back door, so from that up here to where the cabinet, where this L base kind of turns, is like 24.5 foot. So people always want to know, you know, the distance from the cabinets to the back door. It's got air conditioning in the cargo area and up in the living quarters. I had it on all day, and it is very, very, very nice. Triple axle, 7,000 pound axles. As I mentioned earlier, new tires. They are torsion ride with brakes. That's where your black and gray dump will be, right there. Again, the generator will be in that compartment. Slide out. Does have a little awning topper on it that's nice. Fresh water connection. I don't want to forget to show you that. Fresh water and your city water connection. So that's where you'll fill the tank or hook the city water up. Nice trailer, very nice quality. In fact, I was even more surprised when I went into the living quarters. The fit and the finish of the living quarters, very, very, very clean, very nice. I like their step too. Very simple, okay? So check this out. All you do is just raise up this little aluminum and push that thing forward, and then that keeps it from coming back out, which I know Shadow builds a lot of horse trailers. The first thing that came to mind, that has to be something they probably use on a lot of horse trailers. But I mean, now when you're going to get in it, if you accidentally hit it, it doesn't move because the little things drop down in there. All right, time for the living quarters. Entry door here does have a screen. So it's magnetic, goes over, holds it in place. Walk up in the living quarters. Across from you is going to be the slide out. So 7-foot slide, has a sofa, little jackknife sofa that does turn into a bed. One adult could sleep there comfortably, probably 2 kids, but 1 adult for sure. Across from the slide, you have a little kitchenette area. So small stainless sink. This is a 2-burner gas cooktop. See, I don't think it's ever been used. If it is, they're really good at cleaning. Has a overhead light and a vent fan, and then a microwave oven above that. Dometic fridge, I've got it on. It is ice cold in the freezer and very cool in the fridge. So again, everything on this trailer, and you can kind of see, looks basically brand new. King size bed. I gave it the sleep test. Actually, I'm gonna call it more of a nap test. It wasn't very long. The boss man, he gets aggravated when I do the mattress test. Sometimes I sleep too long. I'm just kidding. Anyway, sleep, or a king size bed, brand new bedding, new pillows, new everything. The TV, you can watch it when you're up here in the bed, or you can pull this little string here. It swings around, and you can use it like back here in the living area. It is a Philips brand smart TV with a built-in Roku. Again, king size bed. Very, very nice size for this size of a trailer. Most time we see a queen. There's the slide again with a little jackknife sofa. Nice cabinet surround. Here's a closet in here with a little rod up there you can hang stuff from. Another storage down here in the bottom. Again, just a place to put your stuff that you're taking. Back here by the bathroom, it has a sliding pocket door. So this slides over, and you can see you can create a little privacy there in the bathroom. And then take you in and show you the inside of this. Again, you got 20 feet, and that's from that bathroom wall all the way to the nose up there. So 20 foot of living quarters. Back here in the bathroom, you have a porcelain Dometic toilet, simple, just with a foot pedal flush. Then you have a sink and vanity medicine cabinet with a mirror, some overhead lighting. And then over here across from me, you have the shower. Not sure exactly on the shower size. I'm going to say 3.5 foot wide and by maybe 2.5 foot deep. Good size though. Again, for the size of the trailer and the size of the living quarters, they've done a really sweet job designing and laying it out. It has a vinyl plank floor. Another little view of the kitchen area. Any questions, let me know. ChaseCoach.com for all of the photos. And we do offer financing, nationwide delivery, and trade-ins accepted. So, give you one more little view of the outside. Got both the awnings ran out, which again, lots of nice shade, especially the way the sun is at right now here in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. All right, any questions, let me know. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Have a good one.